Hello guys, we're at Changsha. This is day 3 of our trip. So far it's pretty good.
Day 3 in Changsha.
Yeah, and they have subway stations. You know, better than my city. What do you think about Changsha? Since
This is my hometown, of course I like it.
Yeah, since last time you came here, you know, any changes you noticed?
No. No. Well, there's a lot of construction still because they're building new, like more subway lines.
I mean, definitely the highlight for me in Changsha in the last 3 days was the nightlife is pretty solid with a lot of young people, and the cool thing about it is like the popular street is like a river, like a lake across from the universities. And I heard subway closes early so that if you drink too much and get in trouble, you might not be able to take the subway home to your college, which is kind of interesting. But you know, definitely something pretty cool. So,
yeah, it's a city for young people, definitely.
As someone who's you know, hometown Changsha, what do you recommend to the audience? Well, first time coming to Changsha, like what do you recommend them to do? And
definitely try the different food here. Like try the stinky tofu. Ours is like very unique.
The black
stinky tofu. And then try the rice noodle. People eat it for breakfast here. You have the round and the flat ones, and they're both very good. What else? Oh, you should try some snake. We have really good snake, crawfish, all spicy. Or you can get it however you like, but highly recommend the spicy ones.
If you cannot handle the spiciness, please tell the chef or whoever cooks it that you want at most mild or best no spice, so that you can add it on your own and then, you know, adjust. And there's this like bubble tea place that's like,
oh yeah, it's what is it called?
very popular.
Apparently you can only have it here in Changsha, but it is nationally known, and they have like really like poetic names and stuff, and they use fresh milk and real tea, so it's really good. You should try it.
And it's so popular that there are like 2 stores within 5 meters from each other, and both stores have a long lines of customers.
We're gonna get on the subway.
Okay.
So we're taking the subway to
from Changsha downtown.
No, not from downtown, from, you know, just from my house. So we have taken the subway to this kind of like an island. It's a long island on the river, the Xiangjiang River, and it's called Juzhou. It's basically, if you translate it, it's like a Mandarin orange island, or orange island, or Mandarin island. I think it got its name because it has a lot of Mandarin orange trees, and when it blooms, when it's like fruition time, all the trees on here will have all the oranges. And it's also famous because Chairman Mao, one of his poems mentioned this place. I think, I don't know what the poem is, but it's famous and it's pretty. so we're gonna go and kind of walk along the river and go all the way to where Chairman Mao's statue is at the end, and then we'll walk back. All right, let's follow. This way.
Legend has it that Mao met his first wife.
No.
When you walk on this island.
No, that is not true.
So beautiful.
That is not true.
Hi, my name is Mao.
That is not true.
You want to film like the
sure.
city. This is the scene across this island to the downtown area in Changsha.
So that, like this building right here, it doesn't look like it's the tallest because it's kind of far away, but it is the tallest building in Changsha.
But the water is pretty good. And
it's a beautiful day out.
There are no boats running across the shipping boats, business boats.
No, there are like cruise ships like at night. You can take the cruise ship at night and then, you know, go along the river. Okay guys, here's what I'm talking about. This is the bubble tea place, and like literally there's like one at every corner, but there's one here too on the island, and here's what I'm talking about. Like look at the line. This is like a relatively short line, but there are places with like ridiculous amount of line, like people lining up just for bubble tea. And this brand is literally at every street corner, and every store that I've seen has a big line. So, I mean, I've had it personally. It is good bubble tea. Like it's good milk tea. Like they use good products. They use like the flavors are great, but I don't know. I don't really know if it's worth the hype. Maybe because they're you know, they're pretty smart, the company. They're very strategic, so you can only get it here in Changsha, and you cannot get it anywhere else. So, but you know, the hype is so much that people will travel here just for the bubble tea. Crazy, right? So we finally reached the end of Jizhou, and
it was a long journey.
It was a really long walk. We should have just taken the little golf cart. Well,
for those of you who are not a fan of walking for a long time,
you should just line up for the tour cart. Anyways, so at the end of this, I don't know what this is called, the island, there is the young Mao's statue, and here it is. Right here. Huh. Yes.
So we're at.
So you see there's a lot of people around me right now, and we're on the Huangxinjie, which is like a pedestrian street, and it's the busiest you know, the street that's like where everything is happening. Lots of shops, lots of little things, like street eats, and you see a lot of people here. You see here. It is like hip and happening here.
And this is around like 2 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
At
night it's like crowded. It's way more crowded. And pardon the construction. They're doing a lot of construction here because of all the subway renovation and stuff. Anyways, so we're gonna go to this place called right? Yeah, and I don't know how to translate that.
It's a place where you can get some authentic Changsha, what is it, snacks.
Snacks, street food? Yeah.
Very spicy. Get your yogurt ready.
So here we are. So I think it used to be it is still a temple. It's a temple for the god of fire, and they have like like gathering and shops here, and historically I think you know, people would come here to worship, and then they come here and buy little street eats, and it's like a social gathering place. They also have a stage that well, here's Mao again.
The new god.
Yes, the new god. And this place got famous because of Mao, I think. Because he, when he was a student here in Changsha, he used to like to eat here. And after he became chairman, he also came back to eat here. So, and here is the Huoshen Miao, which is the fire god temple. So next to it, we go in and we're gonna go into the restaurant.就随便坐吗？我们是啊。在这里呗。哎呀。Yeah, me too. Do we go and grab things ourselves? I think we might go and grab things ourselves. 自己去端东西吃。Okay, so we're in the restaurant. And, there are like stalls all around us. And so last time I was here, there are people like pushing carts like dim sum style. But I think now they change it, and then you just go and it's like a buffet style. You go and pick whatever you like to eat. So we're gonna go do that. Let's go. Yeah, you stay here. 你帮我看着我的包啊。So this one is pork blood, and we have some. Are these snails? No, they're not snails. I don't know what these So we're in this like karaoke booth, and so it's like, it's a little booth, right? Like just, you can sit two people. Like you can see this like all over like malls and streets in China, and you can just do karaoke in here. It's pretty great.
环中，总觉得点点滴滴会同期。在你来不及难过的心里，你来的信写得越来越客气。关于爱情，你只字不提。你说你现在有很多朋友，却再也不为那些事忧愁。你问我几时能一起回去，看看我们的宿舍，我们的过去。你刻在墙上的日记，心里